Sub-maps you can find in the game's mod hub. Clicking on maps, details, and then do a search. We're going to type in Frankenmuth, search, and you won't find it in the mod hub. So I'll show you how to bring the map into the game. Popping out of the game for just a minute, Windows key, web browser, doing a Google search on FS19 Frankenmuth map. This first one is for FS22, so we're looking for 19. Scroll through and select from your favorite mod provider. I'll demonstrate. On this one. So scrolling through, different mod providers have different ways of downloading the mod. Scroll down until you see an option to download the mod. Keep selecting the buttons that pertain to the mod. This will download it to your downloads folder on your device. It will appear in downloads. You can cut or copy to documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 2019, mods, and then paste. Once in the mods folder, you don't have to do anything, just leave it there. So back to the game. Click on Career. Find an empty game, continue, new farmer, and continue. These are the maps for the base game. Navigate through until you find Frankenmuth, and then continue. Give your character a name and select clothing, accessories, continue. These are mods I'm already using for my games. You will scroll through until you see the Frankenmuth map. Double click in the tick box, or you can click once in the box and then choose select, start, and then start. So looking at the properties you own, so we're doing escape, click on lands. Everything lit up in green is yours. We're at the house at the moment. There are other buildings on the property. We own an L-shaped field, number 12. There's a small patch across the road that has a silo and field 11. Further up is field 4. We're at the start of the driveway outside the farmhouse. Let's hop in and take a tour. The pickup is yours. The sheds are yours and are usable. Left click on the mouse to open the doors. The tractors are yours. It's an open space inside. In front of us is the L-shaped field 12. Another shed. I'll stop around the other side. Harvester and header are yours. This shed also has a workshop. This is a triple bay pull-through shed. And this equipment is yours. Fuel tanks, large pull-through shed and more equipment. This is the other side of the L-shaped field. Let's look across the road, storage silo and field. Let's head up to field 4. Just pointing out the culverts. Well done. Field 12 is on the left, quite sparse. Field 4 is on the right. This is where we are on the map. And I'm going to take you over here where the buildings are shown on the map. Just pointing out, there are power lines in some fields. I didn't start on this map until a few years of playing FS19. The sheds are in front of us on the left. Looking on the map, they are next to field 2. We don't own the land, but you can use the sheds. The doors are open. And this shed has a workshop. This is a pull-through shed. And voila, another shed. All the doors open. With an open area inside. There are lights. Here's the light switch, left click to turn on. And yet another shed. With another entrance. And you can turn on the lights. So that's a piece of land to look out for in the game. Let's pop over to my game and see what I've done with the place. Clicking on career, choosing my game, continue. The tick mods are what I have in the game. And let's start. Starting down the driveway so you can make comparison to the base game, this is where the farmhouse was, replaced with holiday home mods. The trees lining the driveway are a mod based on the trees from the Estancia map. Lights are a mod. We still have the sheds. You can't sell those. In front of us was where the L-shaped field 12 began. I've brought in a beautiful farmhouse mod. The car is a mod. I love this farmhouse mod. That piano plays every time you come into this room. You also have your sleep trigger. This was the yard for the base game farmhouse. It's now a courtyard, all mods. I've brought in machinery mods. This is field 12. Off to the right I had a different shed but lost that when I unticked it during a multiplayer game, thinking I could bring it back into a game when I ticked it again. It's a gotcha for new players. This part of field 12 I've used for horses. This is a breeding pen mod. This is an active horse stable mod, maximum 12 horses. This is the base game horse pen. This is the top end of field 12. This is an exercise yard mod that comes with the American Horse Ranch mod. To the right is a training arena with another horse yard. This is the American Horse Ranch mod. Drive-through. Hay and straw loft mods. Holiday homes are in front of us. I use them for farm stays. Water trough is a base game mod. I'm experiencing an anomaly with the ranch. I'll show you. The animation stops and the horse stays frozen as statues. Even when I approach. Anyone got a fix? Let me know. This shed is a mod. Mod that supplies manure. I use that for the orchards. The orange and apple orchard mods are great. If you only bring in one mod into your game, I would choose this one. Beehive mod. Sprinklers go off at set times in the orchards. Popping across the road. Oh, I'm riding an electric scooter mod, by the way. I've added extensions to the game silo. Loft mods that I'm using to store straw. Red-grey shed mod. Really great. If you're into flat, vast fields, this is the map for you. This shed has its own workshop, hot wash mod, another red-grey shed mod. This is a modern chicken shed mod. Let's take a quick look. I own 500 chickens. I'll do a mod video and talk more about this one. The trailer is a mod. The eggs are automatically boxed and placed on the conveyor belt. You turn on the belt and the boxes are automatically stacked in the trailer. Let me put this scooter away and get something else for the rest of the tour. Mobile service trailer mod, Hummer mod. Oh, listen to that. Just taking a street view. I'm still working on this in my game, but just wanted to share what I have so far. I haven't come across traffic in this game, even with traffic turned on. Has anyone else experienced that? Here we are on the map. I sold field 4 and bought 6 and 7 and 2. Let's head down to 6 and 7. A holiday home, a multi-selling point, and an in-ground storage, all mods. This barn and this house don't come with the property. The land is a horseshoe shape around these buildings. They don't come with purchase of the land. Another red-grey shed mod. Can you tell I like this mod? Mobile service, trailer and fuel mods. The trees lining this entrance are mods, plus this block lights. The field is miniature poplars. You can purchase the saplings from the store. Let's hop out and look at the house and barn. We can't enter. None of the doors open, so the buildings are unusable, just for decoration. This is the in-ground storage mod. I think it's a beautiful building and well done. Multi-selling point. Holiday house mod, usable, but no sleep trigger. Deck and pool mod. Right, let's head off to field 2 and see what I did there. On the right, just as we approach, let's head straight down to where the red sheds are. I've purchased this land plus field 2. Hot wash mod. Community building mod. You can go inside and walk around both levels. Church mod. And another church mod. This is the service area. Straw selling point mod. Closer look at the church. Drive-through selling point. Tomb store mod. It's a wee shop where you can sell your milk. They make cheese. Hotel restaurant mod has a selling point on the other side. This area I made for pedestrians only. Wee coffee shop mod. All mods in here. Ford garage mod. And workshop mod. Dealership mod. I've put used vehicles in here. Cinema mod. Love the look of this one. You can't go inside though, just decoration. Selling point for the hotel restaurant. Trees are mods. This is a case in John Deere dealership mod, yet to fill it with vehicles or machinery. Back of the cinema. We'll just pop back down here as we drove past the police station mod. You can go inside, walk around both levels. Cars are mods, and that's what I did with the map.